Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Is there anybody here yet? This is kind of like an impromptu live, so like it's nothing special. I just wanted to update you guys on a few things. But I didn't advertise this, so I don't know if there's even anybody going to be watching it. Hello, is there anybody here yet? Is there anybody out there? Anybody out there? Let me take a look. Miss Blaze, hi, I'm just here to talk. Hi, Vegan Sally. Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I do so good at existing that I'm choking on my own spit. Canada. I've never seen the type of like what a dictation marks over the letters. Is that Vietnamese or some type of Southeastern Asian type of dictation, or is that like, or is that some type of like what is it? In one of the happy countries, another one's Sweden, one of those. I have to know. I won't rest until I know what language that is. So, anyways, so everyone that came to my live last time, thank you. Wasn't anywhere close, but we all have to learn something sometime. Well, having a Native American name is really cool because unfortunately, Native Americans make up less than 0.008% of the population, and they should have been treated a whole lot better than they are. So that's just, yeah. I also want to thank Renee, who got something off my wish list. I'm excited to read this book. This is Junichi Ito, and his drawings are scary. Like, I get scared reading the books. It's a manga, but like, look, his art is so detailed. It's so good. Junichi Ito. I have my kids here, so it might be. See, I didn't know that too, Talana. I don't know anything about Native American culture. I'm very interested in it. And then it kind of makes me like, very upset now that we kind of like took Native American culture and whitewashed it and sort of culturally appropriated it. But cultural appropriation is kind of like a weird thing for me because I adopted like my Japanese like persona because I didn't have a very great like cultural identity in terms of being biracial. So I just adopted one that there wasn't any Japanese people around and I was really into the culture. So I felt comfort in that. So then it's like some people say I'm culturally appropriating and like I can understand that. And then I'm like, I don't know. But like the Native American culture is blatant cultural appropriation. And I also found it like I took a class in sociology about how even like the Native American lady that was on the Land O'Lakes butter was like a type of like saying like the advertising and using the Native American imagery was bad. It's like a long story. Nice to meet you, Vegan Sally. I want to go to Canada. I'm from Michigan, so I was close if I would have gone through the U. So I look terrible today. I have no makeup on my hair. I'm washing the color out, by the way. So I call this, it's like a Thomas Kincaid painting / my grandmother's couch fabric. So I call this new shade my grandmother's connected to the internet. Oh, there we go. So I'm having new color coming today, but it's so white. So if my stream lags, it's because I have two kids here. They're each streaming off one TV. Well, two TVs plus my phone plus two computers. It kind of takes a lag, a little bit of time. Good morning. Yeah, it's like I thought I would be a hero. I couldn't sleep, so I woke up at 4 a.m., did the laundry, went to next door to do the laundry, came back 4:20, my 4:20, 4:25. My 5-year-old's up. So then she's up, and then I ate my. I couldn't even do anything. Sunlight dish soap. That's a good idea. Let's see. So I'm super tired, and then I heard that Sean Atwood's show is coming tonight, and I don't know if I'm on it or not. But I can't go on it like this if Sean Atwood's going to be there. That's like showing up to like an Armani fashion show wearing like a trash bag. Okay. But I am working on something special. I'll give you guys a little preview of it. So this case is very big in Japan. So I'm going to be doing this one, Junko Furuta. I was made aware about it about a viewer from Ron's channel, but I don't know if you guys know anything about it. It's so sad. Yeah, hoodie and sunglasses. Designer sunglasses. That makes it okay to look like trash. Hi, Shirley. So this is what we're going to be doing next. Subscription to access half these articles because like I'll like start reading like the article and it'll be like, please subscribe to the Japan Times. So I'm hoping I get my taxes back. Like this is one of the articles I'm looking at because I like have like a 30-day trial, but like all the good articles are here and this one's in English. And what I do is I like read this and then I'll like go to Google, I'll go to Wikipedia and I'll get the Japanese words that they don't teach you stuff. And then I'll look that up. Oh, look at see, nothing's loading because my computer sucks right now. And then I'll search it up on the Japanese web because there's so much stuff. It's a lot of work. I also, where's that one? I was thinking, what should I want to translate something because everybody that yeah, thumbs down on my internet package. Yeah, it sucks. I might take my picture off for a while. Oh, of course, their dad's gonna message right now. Of course, now you want to talk. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Now you guys get to look at J-Hope. Here, I'll change it. That's kind of an ugly picture. No, the other day, Ron was doing a live on RSN's channel, and he was accidentally signed into my StreamYard, and I went to go watch it, and all of a sudden my face is plastered across the screen, and I'm like, what the is that? Yeah, thumbs down. I'm really sorry. So, yeah, if I don't, it's either like have kids running around or, you know. Hey, guys, turn off the TV for like 10 minutes and I'll let you eat candy. I think that's a fair trade. Turn that TV off for 10 minutes, please. Turn the TVs off for like 10 minutes, okay? And then you guys can eat whatever the hell you want. Okay? As long as it's within reason. Katie, turn this TV off too. Sorry. I'm bribing my kids. Hold on one second. We'll get this back up to speed. Because mommy's trying to do something important and I can't have you guys using the internet. Turn this TV on. There's a history button. Now go play in the bedroom, and who's ever the quietest gets more of the food of their choice.
No, I don't want that. Yeah,
I'll let you live another day. Okay, love you. Okay, let's see if this works, guys. It should work. Like, I mean, I pay $80. There we go. I pay $80 a month for the internet. Is that better? Candy. I love the kids. But yeah, I want to thank Renee for getting something from my wish list. Also, Ellis, you can sit here if you're quiet. Ellis, who is made me a graphic for me to use. And hold on. I'm waiting for the internet to catch up. Okay. And he made me a special graphic. And what do you guys think? That's supposed to be me. Let me get it closer.
Why are you killing someone?
I'm killing somebody because I'm vicious. Because I'm a bitch not to mess with. So he's sending me like the hard copy, so I don't have it in email to show you guys. But that's gonna be my new graphic. I mean, who better than a kick-ass, curvy, red-haired woman?
No,
So yeah. So we're gonna be doing Junko Furuta, and as I was saying, I'm doing a lot of research. And everybody does, like my Japanese professor studied at the University of Hawaii, translated one of the oldest, like original, like I think the Manyoshu, like poetry books in Japanese history and culture. And what has Ayako translated? What has she translated? Thank you. And I'm like, what should I translate? And I said, why don't I translate the court true crime stuff? Like, why don't I translate like court documents and stuff from true crime stories from Japan, or like stuff dealing with true crime? I don't really feel like translating the self-harm book because I don't want to promote that kind of stuff, because that book technically tells you how to do things. It's not like a book that gives you like data and information. But let's translate true crime stuff. That can be my thing. So I got ambitious. And I was like, okay, let's I've translated some stuff before. Because I have that book that I showed you guys. So I was like, let's go. Let's be ambitious here. No TV, just guys. Who's ever the quietest gets $5 when I get paid next week. Because I don't have the $5 now. I have like literally negative $40. Story of my life. So let's see. What was I looking at? Okay. So I was looking at this. Can you guys see my screen? I never know. Sometimes I feel like one day I'm just going to realize I've been talking to myself the entire time. So I was like, okay, I want to translate true crime stuff and stuff that relates to true crime. And then I was like, I'll look up the original documents from the Junko Furuta case. Okay, so let me change the window because it's not going to... God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. So it's like 21 pages of the Junko Furuta court case. All of the grisly details, stuff that people don't have unless they speak Japanese, for one. Stuff that wasn't released to the press or the press was allowed to publish, but I could figure it out. So it's like cool, right? Except like all these words here that are like, there's like what, tens of thousands of Japanese characters. I don't know some of these. So every time I don't know those, I have to go into here. Like, let's see why I don't know. I don't know what the hell this one is. I know that this part of it means to say something in the beginning. The other parts I don't know. So that means I'm going to have to figure out which one of these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 15 strokes in this character is the radical. Then I have to look it up in that book. And it's going to literally take 20 minutes per character to figure this out. So it would be an ambitious feat. But But would you guys be interested in that? I could translate this and literally find content that none of the other people on YouTube have. It'll take a while. And then I can technically, I don't think you can copyright it, but I can like put something type on it to where people use that translation. Like, because on certain books, like you have to write like this. It says like edited and translated bye. Like if you use my shit, I'll violate you. Because that takes a long time. You spend, okay, guys, $55,000 on school, YouTube creators, and then spend your sanity looking up stuff in this book. And that's about like, I don't even want to guesstimate how long that's going to take. No, we will have stuff that only the channel would have. And that's something I feel like that could bring profit so I don't have to ask people for donations. Because I love donations because I'm broke as hell, but I don't like to ask people. I want people to like me because they like hanging out with me and learning things. And I want to get money off of what I went to school for so I don't feel lame. Because it's like everybody's doing something with their degree. What's Aiko doing? No, she works as a glorified receptionist and at a clothing store. And I was working at Chili's for 10 years of my life. So I want to like do something. I figure this is a good way to do it. But it's just like, how long would it take? Well, let's see. So I would be reading it and it would be like, no mi kara. I don't know what this is. That's going to take like 10 minutes. I know this is day. Nah, like this is like, oh, I believe I know what that one is. Day, blah, 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 blah. So it would take a long time. And when you have 21 pages of this, and I found somebody that halfway translated, so I know who boy A, boy B, boy C, boy D, boy E is. So I have pictures and stuff to go with that. But it's just like, can we just talk about how much this is? 21 pages of this. This makes my brain hurt just looking at it. And it's not like a little bit of text either. It's just like, that's a lot of work. Because we have access to, I'll just translate it. Well, I'll just show the courts of Japan. So we could translate I could translate all this stuff. I feel like that's a good direction. Hi, Wunjo. I feel like I'm getting myself over my head. But I feel like I need to do something. And I feel like that would help my Japanese too, because I have the foundations to learn the advanced Japanese. I just haven't gone there yet. So I feel like that would help me, because if I'm doing 5 or 6 hours of this a day, so basically I would work my part-time job, spend 6 hours a day doing this, spend the rest doing a stream, and then on the weekends have the kids, and then 2 days a week I would not do that, and I would have to do both jobs. So I'm thinking like if this is something everyone would want. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, guys, just two seconds or she'll implode. 2 seconds or she'll implode. She wanted to show you that she made this. Yum, it looks good. Oh, if you no, you give me that right now. I told you not to touch those. Give it to me. You better find the cap. No, you are not touching Mom's markers, okay? Sorry. And you don't get any money now or a dessert. That's how there's fights. I don't care if it's Jesus Christ's birthday. If you don't listen, you don't get it. I know. I've always... each character is a word. Like part of a word, or like it can mean a word. So like some characters, they each have a meaning. And if you put certain ones together, it'll make a word. I already stretched myself then. I was working 70 plus hours a week. Modding and doing stuff for Ron's channel, doing that, modding and doing stuff for Tonzi's channel and stuff. And it just sucked because like I was still as broke as when I started doing everything. We call that the meritocracy myth, guys. You better find that marker top or I will throw out something you love. I just bought these damn markers and I told them 10 times, do not touch those hoo-hoo markers. Do not touch them. And what did she do? She touched it. And then she lost the cap. I can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things, guys. So yeah, I want to do true crime, but I want to use So I think that's the direction we're gonna go. And I'm like, how much is this stuff? How much is this going to cost? So I'm going to have to buy printer ink. I cannot do stuff on the computer. I'm old school. I like to have the book in my hand. I could have bought that book in a digital copy. I think there might have been one. No, I like to own it. I don't like to read on the computer. I like to print it so I can flip the pages, so I can highlight, so I can make notations. Because like if you like write something physically out and like handle it, you're more likely to retain it than if you're staring at a screen when you already have screen exhaustion. So it just makes more sense. Oh my God, Mom's markers. Mom has bought 15 different types of her own markers. And these are the creme de la creme of markers, as in $20. So you can see my excitement, right? And I still have no clue if we're doing an Atwood show tonight and I have no face on. I'm tired as heck. Please find the marker. Oh, can you bring me my planner, Edie? It's under your Play-Doh. I'll show you something else I got. And then I got a planner. So I ordered this planner. Can you help her with that, please, Katie? So I bought this planner, and it's so cute.
I wasn't. Because the friends are so good to me. Well, you should have put this on the table.
It's going to be one of those days. So I got this planner. And it has my name on it, and it's super cute. So I thought I would share that. I'm sorry about the disruptions. It's going to be one of those days. Thank you, Love from Wales. I'm so like behind on the chat. Did everyone else? Renee, I showed everybody the book. Thank you. Yeah, because my birthday is next Wednesday. I had to make myself my own cake. Yeah, everybody else heard that, right? And did you see my face? Well, the medicine they put me on in the hospital is really working because I am like as calm as a cucumber. Did you find the cap? What? Oh, Watashiwa. Oh, I can't read the. I can't read the character. I could say I am something, Des. You know what? We're just gonna cheat. I know one of the symbols is for body. I think that's weird that it did that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, that is no, it's like, okay, Hazelyn, all I did was like talk about me wanting to translate like true crime stuff from Japan that nobody else have and then copyright the shit out of the translation. And then my kid, you just like saw my life disappear and have Mom Quid summed into one face as this giant pile of blocks. What? She doesn't have to help you find something that you lost, okay?
Yeah, she used them yesterday.
Okay, this is a dictatorship, okay? You find the marker cap. Damn. I am savage just because I just want to survive. I love the kids. They're only here every other weekend, and that's by choice. I have full custody of them. But if you guys know how expensive it is to raise kids, and if you have no extended... I don't know. I know that you're still talking. I know. Go in the bedroom, you're grounded.
No, wait.
One, two.
Then the marker's gonna dry out.
She is almost 10. She's entering that teenage years. Get in the bedroom.
I'm trying to find the cap like you
No,
want.
get in the bedroom. I didn't tell you to leave. Go now.
What about
One,
the cap?
two. Yeah, she's getting to that teenage age. You stay out here. Shut the door, please. I don't care if you don't want to. Shut it. Or I know. I love Ron's kids, and Ron's good with his kids, and I'm not. I'm good with my kids, but I am. Do not play any shenanigans over here. But yeah, I have full custody of my kids, but I have no extended family, and it's so expensive to have daycare because I'm on that cusp of I make too little money and then I make too much money, so I don't get anything, and there's nobody to watch my kids. And what would be the point, anyways, of me to have my kids full time if I have to work multiple jobs to pay for our living expenses, and then they're going to be spending more time with like a daycare, and then the weekends that I have off, they would be with their dad. What kind of existence would that be? Like, I feel like I would rather sacrifice my happiness for my kids to be with their my ex and his wife and their extended family and let them have that experience that I wish that I had for them now and that I used to have. It just makes more sense. So I have full custody. I have all parental rights. Like, basically, I could show up at their house anytime, be like, hey, we're moving to Japan, and it would have to be done. But it's just like, I just is better off the way it is. But I get a lot of flack from people saying that I'm a terrible mom because I don't have my kids full time. So yeah. So I do get a little sad and depressed. Like, first couple days after they leave, I'm a little sad. Then I'm like good. I'm working, doing my thing. And then like close to the end of the like every other weekend, I get a little sad because I'm lonely. So yeah, they are sweet. So it's a kind of thank you. So this is this bunny night light she wants to show you. It actually lights up 15 different colors and it's squishy. But it needs to be
and it's soft.
It is soft. So yeah. So if you're wondering, so like usually like every other weekends I won't plan any streams. So that's how you know when I have my kids. I'm always connected to online. So I will always be checking on stuff, but I just won't be online as much as when I don't have the kids. Because literally like it costs more than I make in a week at one job to have one kid in daycare, then have to figure out how to pick up my other kid from school because she would get out before I'm done with work, than I make in 1 week. Like, that's insane to me. And then yet I would only get $25 a week in food stamps on top of that. And then expected to pay for my own daycare. Only $25 because I should make too much money. So then I'm only working 28 hours a week and I make too much money. So I'm like, I can't even afford a one-bedroom apartment. A one-bedroom apartment in my area is like $1,000 a month. Right now, me and my roommate pay $680 a month each for our apartment. And it's 2 bedrooms, less than 600 square feet. And so then the cheapest house for sale in a 30-mile radius is $150,000 for a 2-bedroom. So it's like, I don't know how they expect people to live. And then they wonder why so many kids are being assholes and getting shot because they're playing with guns and stuff. It's because the parents are both working and trying to support and have a family. And there's nobody there around to watch the kids. It's called, the meritocracy myth and the cycle of poverty. Sociological rant. So like when I was home, my mom stayed home. She worked all the time. But then when the kids were born and like everything, she stayed home with us until we were old enough to be into like junior high and high school. Then she went back to work. Kind of backfired on her, but like there was a lot of good times when my mom was there all the time. So it's like I can only imagine when these kids are growing up where they're constantly subjected to the internet and hyper-connected society, social media. Their parents both aren't at home. They're in impoverished areas. Like their crime rates are high. And can you imagine, like, people wonder, where are these kids' parents? They're working. They're trying to make a living to support their kids. Because then you have people on the other side of the lake that are saying, these people are getting welfare, blah, blah, blah. It's like a double-edged sword. Yeah, in Indiana, I was paying $560 a month for 1,000 square feet and free internet, even though it was stolen, and utilities included. Yeah, like I would love to be with my kids all the time. It would drive me nuts, and I would probably regret saying that after a while, but it's just like, people wonder why things are the way they are. It's not because women have gone back to work. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with women losing their place in the work, like the household. In Japan culture, we call it ryosai kenbo, good wives, wise mothers. That was something that started during the Meiji Restoration. Japanese women are the cornerstone of Japanese society, the foundation. They hold the house together. But Japanese women are in the spot where they want to be modernized, and then the economy is failing, so they have to be pushed into the economy. But then Japanese society is crumbling, so why aren't you there? Why is the birth rate so low? It's like it has nothing to do with that. It has the way of how like our world isn't set up to have people that aren't multimillionaires survive. That's basically it. Yeah, LS, I showed that beautiful picture. That's not for our world is not set up for the working man. And you can barely survive unless you like I make $17 an hour, which I'm so grateful for, and I don't care who knows it. I make $17 an hour, and I only can work 20 hours a week because my job won't be full time. So I have to pay for my health insurance, which thank God for the Obamacare stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't have health insurance because the medicine that I'm supposed to be on that makes me not want to like myself is $1,250 a month, which is more than I make all month. And then they want me to pay for daycare, and then I only get 25, and like I bust my ass working. No, you're amazing, Arena Blood. I know it. You're amazing. But it's just like, how do you expect people to live? How do you expect people to have a good home life, a good state of mind? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if anybody... Yeah, so it's just like, it's a sad world that we live in, that the playing cards are stacked so high against us regular people like me and you guys in chat. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. I feel like if people were given a chance. Oh, the crazy thing in the United States, Viper GTS, is our schools are funded by the taxes from the area that they're in. So let's say you're on the south side of Chicago, an impoverished area. What type of taxes are you going to get from there? Shit taxes, right? So your school is funded with that shit tax money. But you could drive 10 miles down the road to a fancy bougie area of Chicago where you have multimillionaires living and paying multimillionaire taxes. And all of that money, even though it's 10 miles down the road, goes to those bougie ass schools, while the schools 10 miles in the other direction get shit. That is why kids are getting into crime in those areas, because we unfairly stack the playing cards at such a young age with education. It's a cycle of poverty. It's set up because all, as Sean Atwood does, it all feeds into the mega corporation that is the American prison system. It's set up to let people fail for a reason. That is my rant. That is my rant. I got heated. Oh, I'm so heated. And then on top of that, the rich barely pay taxes. It's not taxes, it's property tax. What kind of property taxes are you going to get from a ghetto area? Sorry, impoverished, a ghetto area that people would tag ghetto. How much in property taxes are you going to get from there? Barely any fucking thing, especially during a pandemic. How many people do you think were able to pay their property taxes when they're already super high in Chicago? Probably nobody. So those poor kids in those already impoverished areas where that 13-year-old black boy got shot, even though he did have a gun that was wrong, but he was growing up in an area that set him up to fail. Where were his parents? I don't know. If I was his mom, I'd either be sleeping at home because I was busy working 3 jobs, or probably absent because I had his dad. I don't know, probably. And I don't know, I don't want to be stereotypical, but like, yeah, that's why it starts as we can't do all welfare. We can't do all welfare. I need welfare now because I need it. When I don't need it, I cancel it. I begging my boss for full time because I want to get off the health insurance, okay? And I barely was able to pay my health insurance this month. But like, it's just insane to me that you can't move a couple of the million over to the impoverished area. Like, if you teach a man to fish, you kind of thing, like give them some money, set them up. Don't give it to them like that, but like set up that area to be able to learn with tools, like so they can learn how to get themselves out of poverty, so people at least have a fighting chance. No, I'm ranting about how America's fucked up. Because if you keep the men and women of that area impoverished with no education and a breakdown of their family, where are they going to do? They're going to be running around the streets at 13 with guns, getting in trouble, learning how to be in gangs. They're going to go into the prison system. They're going to pump more money into the families that live 10 miles down the road and pay these exorbitant property taxes. And then you're technically paying for their kids to go to good schools to fix the next generation to be set up for failure. It's pretty much. I don't know why the world's set up like that. I don't know why the United States is set up like that, but it's just a sad thing. Our area is really nice, and I like living here, but it's so expensive. So, like, when my roommate moves out, I'm not going to be able to afford to live here. What am I going to do? I have no savings. I already owe my roommate 4 months of back rent. It's like, where am I going to go? My credit's fucked because of the coronavirus pandemic. So it's like, do you know even to rent a bedroom from somebody in this area? A bedroom in this area is like $800 to $900 a month to rent a bedroom. I rented somebody's basement that flooded. It was literally cement for $750 a month in this area. It is capitalism at its finest. Yeah, volunteering is good. Like, they need the volunteers they can get. I wish I had free prescriptions. My Adderall prescription is like $100. The good one is like $650 a month. That's not what I'm gonna call it. My mood stabilizer pill is $1,000 something a month without insurance. I would rather pay a bit more in taxes, have everything raise in price a little bit, work less, make more, and stay home with my family. We got it backwards up in here, and I don't care who in the United States knows it. I love the idea of our country, but it doesn't work for people. It's like communism. Looks good on paper, but not in practice. Communism looks great on paper. Wow, everybody gets all this stuff. Try to do it, you have what China has. Democracy is great, but it's not set up equally for everyone. Yeah, if I didn't have good insurance, I had the option of paying free insurance or paying $70 for insurance. So I chose the $70. So it's like, and like on top of that, like that's why I had my little breakdown a few weeks ago, because my car got repossessed over $500. I had to pay almost $2,000 to get it back. I freaking lost it. I had a breakdown and I went to the mental hospital for like 4 days. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So money is a real stressor over here. It's a little bit better, but waiting for those taxes to come in. So things look fine. That's why I'm trying to work really hard at this YouTube thing. So I think the translating thing is going to be good. And I'm going to use my little mindset. You got to spend money to make money. I just got to spend it on the right things. Make an investment in the right thing. So sorry that I ranted. I lost a few viewers. Oh, my PayPal? Everything's on my link tree, but you guys don't need to give me money. I was just ranting about how unfair our system is. Like, I shouldn't, like any other country, like if I was in Canada making $17 an hour, I would assume that I would have an okay life. I would assume. I don't know. I don't know very much about Canada. But like, why can I live in the United States and
They have a yellow one.
how are the kids with the pens doing? Leanne, we're missing the top to one Ohuhu marker. And then she got sassy with me when I asked her to go find the top. Like it's my fault. And then this one, every time the other one does something bad and I try to responsibly punish her, she always has to comment, well, I am being good, right? And I'm like, oh gosh.
The spoon for extra safety.
Katie, you can come out and look for the pen cut marker in a quiet manner.
Not
And then when I try to unground her, she won't unground herself. So then she yells at me for yelling at her. I know it's going to dry out, Katie. You got 10 minutes to find this or I'm throwing the TV out. 10 minutes. Hey, Google, set a timer for 10 minutes and throw out the TV.
Sure, 10 minutes. Starting now.
Peter.
Sure, for how long?
Look everywhere. Look under the rug. We don't play over here. I don't like to spank my kids. I spank my kids.
How long?
I should just shut up, Google. Stop. You've done enough. You've done enough.
No problem. Nothing's been said.
She just said she said it, didn't she? It's like the struck. Let's see. I don't even have a light. Like a flashlight? What do you think? You're not touching this phone. I'm sorry. It looks like this marker. I might have to go early, guys. These were really nice markers. Really nice markers. No, I was spanked too. I don't like to spank my kids because who likes to spank kids? I don't know how to say that. Yeah, justpsycho.com. All of my links are on there. But certain times you have to spank your kids, otherwise they're going to keep doing it. I've only given my kid the belt, she's almost 10, 3 times in her entire life, because usually the walk to the room with the belt is enough to make them stop doing what they're doing. And I don't like doing the belt at all, but that's like extreme circumstances, extreme. And I don't do it hard because I feel bad 90% of the time more than they do. I go away feeling like crap, like who likes to spank their kids? But who wants their kids being little mouthy, disrespectful people? Not me. But I'm going to go, guys. I appreciate you guys listening to my rants. We're going to start this new journey of translating true crime. That is our stick. My thing, your guys' thing, because you guys are here from the beginning. They are 9, and my oldest turns 10 next month, and then my little one just turned 5. And then I technically have a 14-year-old son who was adopted out, but he still knows I'm his mom and everything. I'll do some more stories about that. God, who's trying to get a hold of me?
There's no marker cap in here.
See that my phone is like this all the time. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, well, we got to go on a journey of the marker cap before this pretty little Ohuhu dries off to be as dry as my personal cuddling life. So I will see you guys later, guys. Do you want to say goodbye?
Yeah,
Come here.
keep having a Play-Doh life.
Oh, keep having a Play-Doh life. She wants to be on YouTube. Here. Say, you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Look at, we're matching. We're wearing matching G-Dragon shirts. No, there's predators on YouTube, Katie. You're not like some freaking Disturbing 2.0. You're not going on YouTube.
We are camping for 20 minutes.
Why don't you look at the light and wave? Okay, well, you guys have a great day. Thank you for listening to my rant. Yeah, I like hanging out. I'm sorry, Susan Reed, if you just got here. You guys have a great day. And we're going to have a lot of better content. Yeah, 2.0. Bye.
Bye-bye, Mommy.
Oh, they're not your mommy.